We are Group 8, or Bok Bok, and our project is building a bat house at the Makerspace for use in our general geographical area. We decided to do this project because we all like hands-on projects and thought that this kind of volunteering is overlooked.
Hi, I'm Bobby, and my favorite species is a dolphin.
I'm Will, and my favorite animal is a scorpion.
I am Andrew, and my favorite species is a cuttlefish.
Hi, I'm Courtney, and my favorite animal is a panda.
In order to make this bat house, we had to go to the Makerspace, which is located by the agricultural engineering buildings on campus, which is free for all UMass students as long as you do their orientation. One of their workers, Lauren, helped us every step of the way.
We followed a blueprint that we found at the National Wildlife Federation. Carpentership is a long and complex project, so it took some time and lots of trial and error to finally figure out how to build this bat house and get started.
Before we started cutting, we first had to figure out all the pieces of wood we would need and mark their measurements, and then make a simple blueprint for what the bat house would look like.
We then picked out the wood we would use, which luckily the Makerspace provided, and cut it to be the correct dimensions. This again took lots of trial and error and used lots of various machines such as the table saw and hand saw.
The population of bats was decreasing in the 1940s due to pesticides and DDT. Then after the ban of DDT in 1972, the population started increasing again. Then, unfortunately, once again in 2006, the white nose syndrome started affecting bats. The fungus that causes WNS was discovered in caves in New York, which is where it flourishes. Bats are now endangered, and the little brown bat was one of the most abundant species, but now more than 99% of the population has declined.
Bats are also a keystone species. They eat beetles and moths, which pose big threats to crops, as well as mosquitoes, which can carry diseases. So this bat house is beneficial because it gives a space for bats to hibernate or go that will not be infected with fungus and won't cause WNS. Around 6.7 million bats died from the syndrome from 2006 to 2012. The total mass of all these bats would be equal to the mass of 12.8 Asian elephants. Bats can live for up to 30 years and only produce one pup a year, so recovery for bats is also extremely difficult.
We cut a bunch of grooves in the wood to make sure that the bats had a ladder-like structure to climb up. Then, the wood needed to be stained in order to make the house safe and warm for the bats to go into. We made sure to use a water-based stain that was not toxic to the bats like an oil one would be.
Then, as Lauren called it, we were finally at the putting together Lego steps. We were finally able to nail all the pieces together and have our finished bat house. As for mounting it, Courtney plans on taking it to her house at home and putting it up there. To us, civic engagement means being an active member of your community by working to make some sort of beneficial change. It is important because if you want your own community to improve, you have to step up and actually do something about it.
Overall, we believe that building the bat house was a fulfilling experience. We felt that we were actively helping the bat population and the environment. This project was definitely harder than we expected, but because of this, we felt that our work was worthwhile, knowing our persistence was contributing to species survival. From this project, we realized the importance of environmental leadership.
Thank you to Lauren and the Makerspace for helping us.